National Education Union, previously the NUT, we've just merged. Because actually from the start of the founding of Stand Up to Racism and within Hackney NUT, as in Homerton Unison, we have been 100% behind the idea of building an organisation that tries to bring people together, tries to support the fights as they come up, and I'm proud that our banner is here. And I'm also quite proud actually of some of the work that's been done in schools over the past few years. My own school, we've had dinners for refugees, to raise money for refugees. Many schools in Hackney have collected money and goods and whatever, sent them out to Calais, visited Calais and so on, and I think it's something we should continue to do. But I think secondly, as a teacher in Hackney, we see every day a fantastically mixed community. We've heard about the heritage of this mosque. It's been a synagogue, it's now a mosque. We can now see a very multiracial, multi-religious, if that's a word, audience sitting here at the moment. And I think that is the type of community we have in Hackney. It's also the type of community we have in our schools. But at the same time, we know that actually when our students leave school, particularly our black students, they walk down the street, they are at greater risk of being arrested, they're at greater risk of being stopped and searched by the police, and they're at greater risk ultimately of what happened to Rashan Charles in the summer. And I think as teachers, we want to encourage our students, we don't always get it right, but we want to see our students having a future. We say to them, work hard and you will do well. And then they come up against the sort of racism in society that we've heard about today. And I think that's why it's so important to us as a trades union that we actually support this kind of organisation. As part of that, we absolutely 100% want to extend our solidarity to Rashan Charles' family. We're discussing it at our meeting on Monday about what we can do to support. We will certainly do a collection, and I'm still going to encourage all Hackney teachers in this room to actually do collections in their own schools to help get the campaign started. And I think, for us to see an ex-student from a Hackney school killed by the police in those circumstances is absolutely tragic and not something that we absolutely want to fight. So I think that's a pledge of solidarity on behalf of Hackney National Education Union towards the family campaigns to actually get justice, both for Rashan Charles and also for the DeCosta family in Newham. And I'd appeal to everybody here, go out, do the collections, raise the solidarity and raise the issues. So that's the first thing. I think it's incredibly important. Do it in your unions, do it in your community groups, and go out there and talk to people. I think I'm going to go into school and do a collection tomorrow and next week. So that's the first thing. The other thing, which is one of those horrible things that always happens at meetings, I am going to say something about money, because putting on meetings like this, getting flyers organised, getting stuff organised costs money. We do get a lot of support. We've had support from Hackney Labour Party, and thank you very much to Susan, who's the Chair of Hackney Labour Party, sitting over there. Also to Homerton Unison, Hackney National Education Union, and other people who've contributed. But we also would like to do a collection tonight, and we're going to basically, what we would like to do is have half the collection which should go to Hackney Stand Up to Racism to continue to fund our activities. We would like to give the other half to the Ramadan Mosque, both to support the building campaign and more generally for the work they do. So I hope people would give generously, and I think there's some buckets going to appear from the back. But thank you very much everybody for coming, and please do donate, but please go out and actually fight for all these things, whatever you can do in whatever community you're part of.
All right, brothers and sisters, I'd just like to thank everyone who's contributed to the debate tonight, and